button. And let's start the show! Hey everyone, I'm Jeff from InThirdPerson.com, a personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. And we are back with some Paper Mario on the Nintendo 64. It has been a long time since we played this game. As you know, I went on vacation, and I'm sorry, looking at the camera, or the stream stuff over here on the side. I shouldn't be looking at that. I should be looking at you. So, I went on vacation to London and Paris for a couple of weeks. Obviously, I can't stream while I'm out of the country. And earlier this week, if you missed it, I did a stream where I went through the entire trip, front to back, showed off hundreds of pictures, told a whole bunch of stories. And if you missed out on that stream, make sure to go back, check out the Twitch archives, check it out on YouTube. It's all going to be there. But now, we're done. We can play video games again. This is exciting. Actually, I haven't been able to play much in the way of video games at all since we got back in the country. I've been really busy. That wasn't supposed to happen. So I've been having some issues with my Stream Deck as well. Like, I'm hitting a button and it's triggering other stuff on the deck that isn't supposed to happen. So I hit this button that's like all the way in the top right corner, and it triggered the air horn, which is all the way on the bottom left. Not sure what the deal is with that, but alright, let's get it. Alright, let's try and figure this out. I was last here. I remember, like... Okay, that's a big X. That seems like a... I remember there was a secret... Okay. Let's throw... I have a feeling, what's her name is not going to do much of anything here. Yeah, okay, Mega Bomb. I don't want to... Okay, fine. We're going to Mega Bomb one time. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. I wonder if there's a way... Can you hit it fast enough so that you get 0 damage taken off? I don't even know if that would be possible. And yeah, she can't really do anything in this scenario, so we gotta change up. There we go. Switch to Paracarry. Oh, these ones are gonna be super tiring. That's okay. We got a ton of health, so I'm not too worried about this right now. If anything, maybe we hit a quick refresh just to... Okay, we didn't need a refresh right now. That's fine. Yeah, maybe just a quick refresh to get a little more of my flower points and stuff back. I don't remember what was in this room. This is not what I thought I was going to see at all. Okay, so please bear with me as I gain my bearings. It's been a couple weeks. And yeah, we haven't played this game in ages. So let's try and figure this out. We'll save again, just cause. I have a bad habit of not going out of the way to save. So I remember this room, and I remember being able to go to the other side. Like at one point, something along here is not a mirror like this. Because I think I discovered this thing, and then we couldn't... Then it was time to wrap up the stream, so... Let's do that. This I definitely didn't do last time. Do I have the key for this? Nope. Okay, we do not. Alright, let's get it. Man, I totally blanked. So yeah, I've been busy the last few weeks, and since we came back, work has been really busy. I got a lot happened. Lots been going on at work, so I haven't been able to... Hey, Super Shroom. 10 HP. Ooh, that's good. I can get rid of these Voltrooms. I don't use these at all. Yeah, work's been really busy, and... Do I want to hit this hole right now? And just been busy with other life things as well. So I went to the Ariana Grande concert last night, and I was really excited for that because I myself am a self-professed Ariana Grande fan. I have enjoyed... I'm not going to say like I've been a fan since the beginning. That would be a bridge too far for me, admittedly, as much as I enjoy her new music. I started listening to her during Dangerous Woman, when that was a thing. And it wasn't even the song Dangerous Woman or Side to Side that got me. Side to Side's a great song, by the way. But it was actually the song called Every Day, featuring Future, that put me on to Ariana. And I love that song. Just such a good trap pop song. And she did not perform that one, unfortunately. I'm not surprised. It wasn't that big of a hit, but really fun song nonetheless. And I've really enjoyed her work ever since. And in particular, her last album, Thank You Next, is really great. It's pretty dark. It gets really personal in a way that her other albums haven't been. And she's been going through a lot of stuff too, right? So a lot of that's captured in the music, and so that really hit me on a personal level, like all of those songs. So watching her last night, it was interesting because, like, I felt like when she was really belting it out, she sounded really good. But when she was singing, like, the quieter verses, she was either, like, her mic, it sounded like her mic was cutting out a lot, or, yeah, it was her cutting out a lot, or it sounded like she was mumbling, and at the end, she said, like, she was actually dealing with a cough, and it's like, oh, she's sick, so she can't sing to her fullest, unfortunately, and that's unfortunate, but I think I still had a good time. And she's saying, like, a whole bunch, like, she definitely focused on the last 3 albums. That was the majority of the show. There were like 3-4 songs I didn't know, but most of it was stuff my era of Ariana Grande, and I enjoyed it. Steph had a good time as well. She went with me. I will say, though, Ariana Grande's merch on this particular tour, really bad. It looked... D down, D up badge? Okay. I thought that her merch looked really cheap. Like, just really bad art direction on it, and, like, really bad pictures they chose of her, and I think in particular, just, like, it looks like everything was made on a 3-color press. Like, it's just like, here's a pink shirt, and then there's black, and then there's white, and that's it. Every shirt had, like, no color to it. And I didn't understand why. It really looked like they were trying to squeeze the maximum amount of money that they could from people by making these super cheap shirts that were selling for, like, $75 and stuff. Like, no. I should probably refresh is yeah, we should freshen up a little bit. Hashtag blessed. There we go. And at least these bats don't do a lot of damage. Oh. See, I felt like I almost got right to the end there, and... Okay. It still took off 1. Uh-oh. Maybe with the turbo controller or something. Or I just gotta step my game up and tap even faster. Let me know if you can actually like get away with just 0 damage on those enemies. Just out of curiosity. Get that paper. Should I use a mushroom now? Do I? I'm not close to leveling up, so I would be okay with using an item here. Just to freshen up a bit. Actually, no. No, we're not going to do it. Let's save it. Am I going the right way now? I don't actually know. Oh yeah, I got the thing, the badge. And now we're here. I don't know if Parakarry is actually the right homie for the job right now. Bo could be good. Watt could be good. Let's go with Bo. What if... Here we go. Nice. Mad hops. Oh, still alive? Oh, jeez. Oh, word? Let's... switch. Nice. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I should look at the log, see what I was gonna do. Oh, it's video game stuff. So, yeah, I haven't had a chance really to play... games just because, yeah, on the trip, I started playing Reigns Game of Thrones on the plane, and I thought it was... I think the core concept of, if you're not familiar with Reigns Game of Thrones, it's sort of like a choose-your-own-adventure game where it's actually played out in cards. And, like, it's this deck of cards with all these different scenarios, and... all these different cards, and they give you, like, a scenario of, like, oh, these intruders are invading King's Landing. What do you want to do? Or this person needs this favor. Do you want to accept the favor or not? And you're just flipping left and right of, like, yes, no, or whatever the answers are. And I had a weird time with it. Like, I wouldn't say I hated it. Like, I think the premise was really interesting, but, like, it was a little too random for me in terms of just, like, not really knowing how to move forward. Because the game gives you these, like, meta objectives of, like, find the secret king. Some of it helps when you know the show, but other times it's just these really vague objectives that you have to hit, and if you don't hit them, then you just keep getting served with random cards over and over again until you figure out how to do the thing. And so I just got really frustrated with that, and I just stopped. You got the shooting star. Nice. Let's go of the repel gel. I don't really use that, so... okay. Oh. Yeah, we'll let that go. Yeah, what else did I play? I didn't really get to play much on the trip. Yeah, because I had all these plans of, like, I'm going to buy all these games, and during our downtime, I'm just going to play all these games that I bought, and it didn't really happen. At the very end of the trip, I bought the Contra Anniversary Collection, which I might buy at some point, or I might stream at some point. It's okay. I think if you want to get, like, original Contra on a modern console, like, it's pretty much your only option. But if you want, like... I don't know. It's not a comprehensive Contra thing, and there's a lot of duplicates in there too, so you're not getting, like, every single thing Contra thing ever. And it's not for everybody, so proceed with caution. If you're a huge Contra fan, you should go pick it up. Because you got Contra 1 on an NES, like, no-brainer, go get it. But otherwise, I don't know. But yeah, other than that, I've come back. I've played a little bit of Moonlighter. Shoutouts to Matt from the Boss Rush crew for recommending that. I played like a couple of minutes of it on the train this week, and that's it. I did like it. I will say that much. From the little bit I played, but I haven't really had a chance to sit down and play it yet. And like a bunch of stuff is out this week, like Samurai Showdown's out this week. That's a weird one. I tried to pick that up, and like I have a gift card for it, so I want to use it at this particular store, but they don't have copies of it. And every store I started searching, none of the stores in the area like got physical copies of the game. So that means I'm not gonna buy the game until I can get a physical copy, because I have a gift card and I want to use the gift card. So I'm out of luck for now. And then Mario Maker's out tomorrow. I'm probably gonna be streaming that tomorrow morning. Actually, I've got the next few days off from work because of the holiday long weekend, which is great. So we'll stream some Mario Maker tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, most likely. Stay tuned. And yeah, that's a lot of stuff. a lot of games. And I think there's more. Oh, Downwell I played as well. Downwell I played on the plane, and that's just like this really quick sort of action roguelike game where you have guns strapped to your feet and you're shooting downwards. And that one's pretty fun. I think it looks ugly. I hate the art direction. Like, it's a very 8-bit looking, sounding game, and I'm just not into that style. At least the execution of that style in that game. But the mechanics are a lot of fun. And so I think if it's still on sale, like for like $1 or whatever that is, definitely pick that up. Even at like its regular price, it's $3, like whatever. I would say go do it. And I'm very much lost. I have no idea what we're supposed to do, guys. So I saw there was a key. Okay, let's fall down this hole. Did we do this thing? Whatever this was? Okay. This is probably what I was supposed to do. Wait, what? What? Who are all of you? You're all trying to look like me. Mario, don't tell me you can't tell which one's the real Bombette. You can tell, right? Uh-oh. Hey, I heard that. You're spreading lies, you imposter. I'm the real Bombette. Oh, no, no. Mario, look carefully at me, and you'll know. I'm the real Bombette. It can only be me. These others are all liars. I'm the real one. Mario, me. Don't fall for these tricks. I'll blow you up if you do. I'm the real Bombette. But please, trust your eyes and look at me. I'm not lying. Awesome the Cool. Hey man, haven't caught your stream in a few weeks. I asked you some questions about streaming in that Tetris stream. Oh yes, I remember you, Awesome the Cool. Welcome back. How's Paper Mario? Paper Mario is very good. It is my first time. I've been streaming this game for like the last few months now. I've been trying to stream like beginning to end, and we're towards the end. I do get stuck from time to time. I'm not very good at puzzle solving. But it's a pretty enjoyable game. I skipped out on this game when it came out at the time for reasons. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. And yeah, the Tetris stream. I'm hoping to stream Tetris again at some point this weekend as well. No, I can't bear that. Mario, smash the imposter with your hammer. All of you pretending to me, you can't take it another second. Oh, that's a nice idea. That'll clear all this up. And also, you didn't miss much. I've been away for the last few weeks. I went away to London and Paris. So this is my first video game stream back. Earlier this week, I did a stream just like going through my photo album and answering questions and sharing stories from Paris and London. Yes, good idea. I just hate imposters. Mario, I'm the real bum. Okay. Mario, I'm bad. I'm not even going to forgive you if you mess this up. Oh, Mario, you don't even... Oh, man. I did not mean to hit her. So, first playthrough? Yeah, I'm doing well. Done with school for the summer. Can finally play through some games. Congrats, man. I can't remember if we talked about what school level. I don't know, that might get weird of a question to answer, but congratulations. Enjoy your summer. Make sure you make the best of it. And yeah, for me, I ended up with a ton of games to catch up on. I bought a bunch of stuff before going out on this trip. And, yeah, so I have like 4 games that I bought on the Switch before then. Plus, I got Crash Team Racing in the mail as soon as I got back. And then I plan on getting Samurai Showdown when I can get a physical copy. For some reason, they didn't print, like, none of the stores in my country got physical copies of the game. And then Super Mario Maker's out tomorrow, and I plan on streaming that tomorrow as well. So lots of stuff for me to catch up on. Unfortunately, I do not get a summer vacation because I work full-time. Oh man, this is bad. And yes, first playthrough of Paper Mario. Oh! Have you played Paper Mario before? I'm sorry, Bombette. Please be the key. Hey, we got a key. Awesome. Alright, I will ask. So I'm not going to ask you what level of school you're in. I mean, you can share if you want, but... do you have anything cool planned for the summer? Going on vacation? Working a summer job? No, sadly, I missed some of the Nintendo 64 classics as a kid. I hear you. I mean, it's hard to play everything that comes out ever. Like, I've had Paper Mario. Okay, so I guess I'll tell the story now. One of my all-time favorite games is Super Mario RPG on the Super Nintendo. And I was also big, like, around that time, I was also, like, starting to get really into, like, video game news and culture and reading magazines and stuff. And then I saw they announced Paper Mario, which wasn't real. It wasn't Super Mario RPG 2. And because of that, I was just like, nope, not playing it. I don't care how good it is. Turns out it was really good, and it spawned its own sub-series of Mario games. And I think that within the last year, talking... just some friends have motivated me to try it out. So finally tried it, and I'm enjoying it. I'm learning programming by myself now that I got some free time. I'm also 20, so that gives you some context from my education level. Okay, cool. I try to not get into, like, ages and grades, because I have had instances and where some of the people who view this channel are really young. Where they probably shouldn't have shared their age. So it's a really tricky subject, but 20, yeah, you're good. I mean, yeah, so I'm guessing like college level stuff. The great and honorable Crystal King says that I can't let anyone pass. You're up to no good. I'm going to have to hurt you. Uh-oh. Yeah, good luck with the programming. And maybe this, like, I remember taking programming courses in high school just because, like, I liked video games, and... Hold on, let me hit this multi-bounce. Oh, man, that was terrible. So... Oh, man. Okay, after whatever this attack is. Enemy's transparent. Oh, that's no good. Okay. Growing up, I had this idea of, like, I'm gonna work in the video game industry when I grow up. I'm gonna make video games. And for whatever reason, I thought that the only job in the video game industry was computer programming. So I took a computer programming course in high school. Hated it. I just think, like, we were learning on, like, super archaic coding language, and just the process of, like, writing out all this code and not understanding exactly what I was typing in order to make a thing. Like, I remember one project was just like, write this code and you will generate a picture of the Union Jack flag, and you had to type it perfectly in order for it to generate the right picture. And if you didn't type it perfectly, you'd get some weird stuff that would happen. And going through and debugging the stuff that I wrote was just excruciating. I didn't want to do anything with that. And maybe it was a little naive of me thinking, like, oh, the only jobs in video games are programming jobs. Like, there's artists, there's writers, there's all sorts of different jobs in the video game industry besides coding. Oh. Let's switch. Actually, do we? Let's take this. And so yeah, with your I guess the programming, like, what are you hoping to program? Is it video games? Is it applications? Are you writing hoping to write the next Uber? Then I have no idea. Let's go with what? There we go. I wonder if I can jump on his head, or if the spiky thing... Yeah, let's just hit him with the hammer. I'm going to probably start simple with mods for popular games and hopefully go up from there. Awesome! Yeah, that's cool. Good luck with that. I wish you all the best in your game-making adventures. It seems like there's definitely a clear understanding of how you get to build up that skill set, and there's a lot more things you can do from home. And yeah, that's awesome. Keep pursuing it. Yeah, I think I just realized, like, and I think the big thing is, like, I don't know if I love playing video games. I don't think I have any interest in making them. I'm not particularly interested in, like, I can't draw, can't design, have no real interest in coding stuff. I probably have skills, like, I work in the advertising industry full-time, so there's maybe something on that side that I could do to contribute to the creation of a game, but I just don't think I'm that interested in actually making them. And I don't think there's any shame in that, but I won't let you. I won't, and I won't, and I won't. You can't. You'll have to go through me if you want to get past. Ah. Okay, let's do this. Are there any particular games that, like, okay, here's a question. Like, what is the first game you plan on doing mods for? Okay, we at least got that guy down. Oof. Oh man, all that hurt. Let's refresh. Yeah, when I think mods for games, the one that comes up off the top of my head is Skyrim, just because that one has such a history of modding. Big shot. Nice. All right. It honestly depends on what I'm playing at the moment. I guess whatever mod-friendly games come out in a few years will do. Maybe Cyberpunk 2077. So stoked about that game. Awesome. I have no interest at the moment in that one, but I also have like no real background in that developer's works. I know people love The Witcher, and as I say that, I'm holding a copy of The Witcher 3 right now, which is still in the plastic that I bought like 4 years ago. I keep telling myself at some point I will play this game and I will understand what the hype is about, but it just hasn't come up. I haven't felt like it was the right time. Though maybe I would be more inclined to playing a Cyberpunk over a Witcher, in that I am much more... I like the... I guess the futuristic setting over medieval fantasy. I'm just not into medieval fantasy that much. Oh. Shock him. Nice. That's huge. And for you, I'm playing The Witcher 3 for the 4th time. I never get more than 10 hours. Right now at 40. It finally clicked for me how great it is. Oh, that's fantastic news. I'm really glad to hear that it's working out for you this time. Yeah, I just haven't gotten around to it. Hasn't worked its way to the top of my queue. Always something else in the way. And yeah, I bought Dragon Age within the last few months as well. The most recent one. And I've never played a Dragon Age before, but it was like super cheap at Marshall's of all places. So yeah, I mean, I'm not one that likes to keep a lot of games in my backlog. I actually sold off most of my backlog a couple of years ago. It was just this receipt that's like multiple feet wide, and I feel pretty good about it to this day still. Like, I didn't get a lot of money for what I traded in, but I ended up getting games that I ended up playing at the end. So for me, it was better to like trade in this whole stack of games I was never going to play in exchange for a couple of games that I was actually going to commit to. But yeah, now the plot thickens. I've played like 20 minutes of this game. Mario Maker comes out tomorrow, and I'm gonna stream that, and a bunch of games on my Switch that I'm gonna have to play at some point. And then meanwhile, I've been streaming this game on and off since March. Jeez, it's almost... I'm probably not gonna finish this till July. I got too many games to finish right now, and I always start a new one before I finish another one. Trying to play nothing other than Witcher 3 right now. I hear you. I generally try and focus on one game at a time. Like, just playing for myself, it's just one game, play it till it's done, move on to the next thing. Now, streaming's made that a little weird for me. Just by virtue of me committing to this Paper Mario Let's Play. Like, I don't play Paper Mario outside of this Let's Play. So now I have other things going. But, like, at the same time, Paper Mario's been a game that I've avoided for many years. And because I'm playing it on stream, it actually gives me the opportunity to play it when I probably wouldn't have otherwise. Oh. Whoa. Mario, I'm the real Cooper. But of course you know that, don't you, old boy? Mario, look at me. I'm the real deal. No one else looks like Cooper. Mario, come on. I'm Cooper. I mean, this is ridiculous. I'm the real Cooper, Sonny. You believe me, don't you? I'm the real Cooper. There isn't any doubt in your mind, is there, brother? Okay, old bean. You best smash these imposters one by one. That's a good idea. Brother, smash them all except me, okay? I mean, this seems super obvious, right? What Nintendo stuff from E3 are you stoked about? That is an excellent question. E3 happened while I was out of the country, and I had very little access to the internet. We were really busy. I basically don't know what happened at E3. Like, even now, I've been back in the country for a week, and I know very little of what Nintendo announced. I was talking with my brother when he picked me up from the airport, and he told me, like, 2 things. I know that a new Legend of Zelda game is coming for the Switch, and that's about it, man. So I don't really know what happened at E3. I guess let me turn this around to you. What are you excited about coming out of E3 this year? You must have some sort of sixth sense, Sonny. Grr, remember me, I'll return. Mario, well done. I don't know how you did it, but you found me out. Goodbye. Brother, I said I was the real Cooper so many times. So mean. Oh. No need to shout. Awesome the cool. Breath of the Wild sequel, can't wait. Yeah. I mean, Breath of the Wild is a phenomenal game. Ouch, that hurt. Still, good job. You must have some incredibly keen eyes to spot me. No worries. Moobot can be a little intense sometimes, and all caps. It's hard because, like, the mod settings are such that you can't, like, even though they're on, like, the lowest settings, I can't control. I don't know if I can control all caps. I'll have to check. Yes, good call, Mario. I knew you'd get it right. Those were the worst disguises ever. Yeah, I had a situation the other day where someone was trying to send a link, like an Instagram link, and I have links off for reasons, and, like, they tried to find some workarounds and they got, like, super banned, and I apologize to that viewer who did that, but, like, yeah, I've got the hey, we got some maple syrup. Sometimes you take the wins with the losses with the auto mods. What is a statue? Mom, that blow it up? Okay, so yes, I know new Breath of the Wild is on the way, and I mean, besides the fact that, well, I guess we don't really know much about it. I did see the trailer for that. Do you think it's going to have some sort of co-op mode in it? I think the seeing that Zelda was prominently featured in that trailer kind of gives me the impression that maybe, like, one person can play as Link and another as Zelda? I don't know. I think that would be really cool if so. How about here? Yeah, buddy. That's the dream. I really hope there is co-op. Yeah, that would be fantastic. Or at least both characters playable. That would be great as well. I think the world is definitely ready for playable Zelda. I know she's playable in Cadence of Hyrule, which I haven't played or picked up yet. But yes, her as a character and not having to save her, and have her be involved in some more meaningful way would be great. Especially since they've kind of laid the groundwork for her being, like, as chic as, like, a warrior or, like, a mage. Like, she can do stuff. Da-na-na. Uh-oh. Ah, damn it. There are so many enemies on screen right now. I'm gonna burn it, whatever. Did I hear about Banjo-Kazooie in Smash? Yes, that was one of the things my brother told me. Okay, so maybe I know a little more than I thought. I will admit, though, like, E3, just, like, having been out of the loop for a while now, just, like, because of this vacation, like, I don't miss it. I feel like it just came and went. I'll be happy when the stuff comes or when I actually see whatever the news is. Oh, man. Okay. But yeah, keep feeding. These are good conversation things. I love... Okay, let me hit this multi-bounce first. So yeah, Banjo-Kazooie in Smash. I never really cared for those games, so I don't have the nostalgia for them like a lot of people do. That said, I know that they're popular characters and people wanted to see them in Smash forever, so being able to have that in there for the fans is great. That said, I think I like it more for what it means for Nintendo and Microsoft being buddy-buddy. Oh, jeez. I like the idea that they are continuing to work together and what that could mean for gaming and the types of collaborations they could have. Like having Cuphead on the Switch is great. Granted, I haven't played it yet. That's another one. I'm so behind on stuff. But yeah, that's a really good get. And especially for like a fighting game series that's supposed to be like everyone in the video game universe is here. Yeah. Generally speaking though, not the biggest Banjo-Kazooie fan and actually not the biggest Smash fan. I love fighting games. And there was a time in my life where I played a ton of Melee. Now, not to say I'm not one of those, like... I didn't play tournament level or anything, but at the time I really enjoyed Melee, and I played a ton of it. Between Melee and now, I got really into more traditional style fighting games, and I just have a really hard time playing Smash now than I did before. Oh man, that did like nothing. What game? Okay, Banjo was one of the games I experienced for a Nintendo 64 as a kid. Probably my first game I ever played, but I can't remember entirely. So I think there's a bit of a generation gap here. I actually have Banjo-Kazooie here. I don't know how I got it, because I remember not buying it when I was growing up. Games I grew up with. When I first started playing video games, I grew up on the NES. So I was playing Super Mario 1, 2, 3, Punch-Out, Contra, stuff like that. And yeah, pretty much from the NES onwards. I was heading into / in my teens when the Nintendo 64 came out. And so yeah, I played a lot of that stuff as well, like Mario 64, Wave Race. I've got the big games I played on the Nintendo 64 at the time, like Mario Kart, GoldenEye, the wrestling games, like your WCW, NWO, WWF No Mercy, stuff like that. Okay. Do I have any... Yeah, let's use some of this maple scissor. Actually, am I gonna level up soon? Kinda. Okay, can we hold on a little? Oh, we have no... Oh, geez. Okay. We should use this. Can I use this now? No, I cannot. That's weird. I thought you could use items mid... There we go. So use a mushroom, and we will use maple syrup. Alright. Is there anything I can do with this right now? Or is there anything I have to do with this? That seems like a really weird hole. Okay. Like, it can't be that I went all the way around just to get that one item. And only to get to this hole and not do anything, right? That feels odd. But we did this thing. Okay. Let's keep exploring. Yeah, let's go find this key. The combat in Paper Mario is really cool. I've been playing a lot of Darkest Dungeon the last year and been getting used to turn-based combat. Yeah, I really enjoy the combat system in Paper Mario. I like, having watched my brother play this game on and off, like, I didn't really take it all that seriously, but understanding the nuance of, like, the line system where certain attacks you can only attack people from the front, or jump attacks you can hit people anywhere in the line, but if they're protecting themselves with spikes and stuff, you can't jump on them. That stuff's really cool. And then the time mechanics. I like that... it feels more involved than just, like, selecting items from a menu. Oh, that was a really good run right there. Darkest Dungeon I have not played. Yeah, I'm generally not an RPG guy, to be honest. Oof. In terms of RPGs, I've only really played Super Mario RPG, I guess now Paper Mario, and the newer Pokemon games, starting with Pokemon X. So X, Ultra Moon, and Let's Go Pikachu. And I'm not like a diehard fan. I play super casually. I collect just enough Pokemon to beat the game, and my team is super scrubby. Yeah, how do we get over that other side? I'm missing something here. Okay. Yeah, what did we miss? Maybe it's what? Let's see if we missed something here. Yeah, because, like, there's the hole. Can we go through? Or is it something to do with... Oh, it moved this one. Oh, great. Okay. Huge hit. Do I? Oh, I don't have enough for the Mega Shock. No! That was terrible. This is really bad. Okay. Darkest Dungeon is more like Dungeons & Dragons. It's really unique. It's quite dark and harsh with permadeath and stuff. You should check it out when you get the chance. Alright, I will make a note of it. Here, let me write that down in my book. Darkest Dungeon. I've heard of it, and I know people like it. I know that it's got, like, sanity effects and stuff in the game. That's what I know it for. Darkest Dungeon. Cool. Got it down. If you're just tuning in, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com, a personal look at video games, board games, other nerdy pursuits, playing some Paper Mario, fumbling our way through. It's the first time we played this game in like 3 weeks, and I'm admittedly struggling to find my way. But we'll get through it. Uh-oh. No, we're gonna refresh here. No, not refresh. What's the focus? That's it. And we're gonna Electro Dash Magikoopa. There we go. Oof, this is bad. This is really bad. Yeah, let's recover at least 5 HP. I should probably... Well, no, I don't want to bail out of this fight just yet. I should find a save point, though, shouldn't I? What? Oh, because it's a shock thing. Okay, we gotta run. We gotta run. Get out. Okay. Mario, just take the shroom. And you gotta get the heck out of here. Returning to the topic of childhood games, I really wish I'd played the Zelda games back on the Nintendo 64. First I ever played was Breath of the Wild. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Breath of the Wild, fantastic game. It's definitely different from the other Zelda games. It almost reminds me a bit more of the very first Zelda in its openness of being able to take on stuff in any order, though that's not intentional. They didn't mean it in the very first Zelda game. It just kind of had like all these weird sequence breaks that you could play. Hey, Palace Key. Yeah, now that you've played Breath of the Wild, I'm curious to see how you would respond to some of those older games. I think certain ones will hold up better than others. Like, I think A Link to the Past is still fantastic. A Link Between Worlds will probably work very well with you. The upcoming remake of Link's Awakening will probably do well, or you'll probably enjoy that. Yes, I know they're different. I've seen them even before Breath of the Wild, and I'm really interested in Majora's Mask. See, yeah, Majora's Mask is the super weird one. I didn't get very far in that game at all, to be honest. I played it for a couple of hours when it first came out, and was like, nah, this is too weird for me. Majora's Mask is still my favorite. Hey, Randy! Yeah, maybe at some point I stream that. But I feel like now that you're... One of the things about, like, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask is, like... There have been advancements in graphics and gameplay that those games don't have that may make it tougher to play and enjoy. Like, I've tried going back to play Ocarina of Time, and I can't do it anymore, to be honest. For, like, Link to the Past, I can just pick up and play and enjoy. Even though that one has its quirks, too. There are aspects of, yeah, Link to the Past that are just like, oof. The side quests do a lot of neat things with the time mechanic. Yeah, I never truly gave that game a chance. And I guess I could stream it. My concern is, like, that is probably a game where I get stuck a lot. And I don't want to stream me getting stuck a lot. What platform is Link to the Past on? That is on Super Nintendo. If you've got an SNES Classic, you can play it on there as well. It's also available on, like, almost every eShop. If you still have your Wii U hooked up, you can probably... I think I have, well, Link to the Past on Wii U eShop, actually. I know I had it on the Wii eShop back in the day. Link to the Past is not being remade. It's Link's Awakening that is. Now, I don't know if you need to remake A Link to the Past. That game still looks great. It has phenomenal music. It still plays really well. I think you could leave Link to the Past alone. Link's Awakening, I totally get, because that was a Game Boy game, and there's no other way to really play that, and it's definitely aged and could see some improvements on that front. I have this Palace Key, and I don't know what to do with it yet. Oh, there. Wait, is this an endless loop? Oh no, here we go. Ah. But yeah, if I did my top 3 Zeldas of all time, Breath of the Wild would probably be number 3. A Link to the Past, number 2. And for whatever shade I just threw at Ocarina of Time, that is still my number 1 Zelda game. A Link to the Past still looks great. Cadence of Hyrule basically mimics that style, and it looks wonderful. Oh yeah, Randy, what do you think of Cadence of Hyrule? I haven't had a chance to buy it or play it yet. Oh man, those captions. Spider plate? Hold on. Also, am I gonna die right now? Let's go save before we do anything crazy here. And we'll just have to remember to walk all the way to the right. And also do the spinny thing. But yeah, awesome to cool. When you get a chance to play those Zelda games, I think you'll be in for a treat more than, I guess not for a treat. Even if some of those games have aged in certain ways. Like, I think the two games that have aged the worst are Zelda 1 and Zelda 2. And I think, I don't know if this is a hot take. I know I've said it on stream before. I think Zelda 2's always been bad. And Zelda 1 is... It is incredible for what they tried to do at the time. But man, that game is insanely obtuse in spots. It's a relatively short game, but it's meant to be replayed. Okay. I love Cadence of Hyrule. It does a lot to make Necrodancer more accessible, and the music is amazing. Okay. I think what put me off last time of buying Necrodancer is you saying it was hard. So hearing that Cadence of Hyrule is more accessible is great. So I look forward to picking that up at some point. There's so many games in my queue, and I plan on buying Super Mario Maker 2 tonight on the eShop with one of the vouchers, and then streaming that tomorrow morning. So I have got Friday and Monday off. So Friday we'll stream. We'll stream Super Mario Maker 2, and then maybe Sunday we'll do Tetris 99. I like Tetris 99 as a weekend stream game. I can't get through the NES Zeldas at all. Yeah, they're really hard, and they're really obtuse. Isn't one of the dungeons in, like, spoiler alert, I guess, awesome the cool, one of the dungeons you can only find if you, like, burn this one particular bush somewhere on the map. I played some of Zelda 1 and 2 on the Switch NES thing. I understand what made them great at the time, but I'm not gonna bring myself to beat them. I need a game with storytelling. That's fair. And those games are... They're really hard. There's like no storytelling. The story is all from the game that you play, and I think there's definitely like value in that, but it is not what Zelda games have become. Yeah, I would say if you're going to start out, like, this upcoming Link's Awakening looks to be really good. What else would I recommend? If you get Link's... What was I gonna say? Are these, like... Hold on. You can't go through here unless you solve the puzzle. Once you solve the puzzle, we'll let you through. Okay. If you can get... What's the 3DS one? I know I just said the name. Link Between Worlds. That is a fantastic game, and I highly recommend checking that out. Cadence of Hyrule is still hard, but you keep a lot more progress between runs than Necrodancer. It's similar to Breath of the Wild in that you start off super weak, but it's not long before you have a bunch of hearts and weapons, and you wind up with way more rupees than you can use. Awesome! Alright, so what is... Whoa! Kid Gamer 3D, thank you so much for the follow. Truly appreciated. Okay, let's try... and figure this out. So, can I push stuff backwards? Or can I push these things? Oh, what? Oh, you can turn them. Oh, okay. So that covers that. That's great. But can I? Then what does this do? Okay. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it? Let's try and figure this out. So this one only turns left and right. And that's a problem. Because then... This one seems like the easy one. Like, you just flip that around and then you're good. Oh, wait. Okay, I think I got it. I hope I got it. No! Oh, okay. Or is it just dependent on, like, what side I tap them on? Okay. I think I got it now. The grates on the floor, maybe? Yeah, I think you gotta cover the grates on both sides. It's just about turning the rhino things in the right direction. So I think this should line up now. There we go. And then I just orient this guy to... Oh, wait. Ah! Okay, so I tap it on the butt. And it goes like this, and now I have to push it this way. And now, if I talk to it this way, this should be good. I think it's possible to turn them all directions. You just keep standing slightly in front or behind. Yep. There we go. Go team. Figured it out. Thank you, guys. Couldn't have done it without you. Yeah, going into Zelda for the first time, man. I think, yeah, Link's Awakening is going to be good. One that has... people have thrown a lot of shade at that I really like is Twilight Princess. I think that is a fantastic Zelda game. In a very... traditional Zelda way. Like, the thing with Zelda games is after, I'd say, A Link to the Past, from A Link to the Past to Link Between Worlds, there's kind of a formula that they all follow. And I think, well, except for Majora's Mask. And I think that Twilight Princess did it really well. Wind Waker, I only played for a couple hours and then I stopped. That's another one, like, oh man, I'm not a big fan of the weird Zelda games. I like the more, how do I say this? I like the vanilla Zelda games more than the weird ones. Who comes to my palace? Is this the boss, by the way? Mario, you finally arrived. I knew you believed you could save the Star Spirit, but I'm afraid I won't let you. First, I shall defeat you. Then I shall present Bowser with an iced Mario gift. I'm definitely into the weird ones. It looks like the next one's gonna be one of them. Well, I hope... I think I would be more open to a weird Zelda game in the Breath of the Wild engine. Alright, here we go. Ice Dude, what do we... Oh man, I have like no Star Juice here. Let's go focus. It took me years to finally finish Wind Waker. It's a neat concept, but definitely a little light on content. Yeah, I bought Wind Waker twice. Our copy of Wind Waker, I bought, like, I pre-ordered that game. Oh, jeez. That is a ton of damage. I bought it on launch day, and I played it that first night. Didn't like it, never played it again. And then I bought the Wii U remaster, and I've never played it. It's open. I lent it to a friend who played it for a couple of months, and I myself have not played it. That might be one that we try streaming. Also, I think I know what I have to do here. We're gonna pick a bow. And when he throws the things, we're gonna go out of sight. Go. Do your worst. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the HD remake cuts down on a lot of padding from the original. That's great. Because, yeah, once Paper Mario's done, I'm trying to figure out what I'm playing next. And I'd like it to be a game I've never played before. I'd like it to be something that can be, like, part of the regular rotation. I haven't figured it out yet. But yeah, possibly Wind Waker. I will write that down. That would be a good one. Also, like, one I've had for years, and I've just never played it before, so... giving it a shot. Now would be a good time to give it a shot. So yeah, with the streaming schedule, I've been trying to jump in between, like, one sort of consistent or persistent let's play, let's beat this game from beginning to end. Tetris 99 is probably going to stay in the rotation, just be, like, Tetris 99 / Overwatch. Of, like, these, like, recurring competitive games that we can come back to and have fun with. And maybe one, like, wild card slot for stuff like a Crash Team Racing. Oh, yeah, Randy. Where is it? Yeah, for, like, Crash Team Racing and like, whatever other loose games that I have kicking around. Like, streaming Contra Anniversary Collection, stuff like that. How often do you do morning streams? So we're doing... I only stream in the morning on weekends and on holidays. At least here. And I don't stream every holiday. I don't stream every weekend. And I wish I had more of a schedule to the weekend streams. But it's very much a, like... I didn't sleep in this morning. And my wife... We don't have any other plans in the morning. I can just do it. So, like, one of the 2 weekend days, if I'm available, I will stream. The weekday streams are a lot easier to schedule. Like, I coordinate with my wife. We've got stuff going on in the week, and it's just, like, do the thing. But the weekend ones are tough just because, like, I don't know what's happening. And I don't know which day I'm going to be like, yes, I'm free, and I also feel like streaming right now. So those just kind of happen when they happen. If you want to do a Crash Team Racing stream, I could come over. Yeah, at some point, yes. Generally speaking, you should come over at some point, and then, yeah, we can stream assorted things. But yes, awesome the cool, the best place for... Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. The best place to find my schedule is on Twitter and on Instagram. At In Third Person, I post the schedule every Sunday night or Monday morning, and it has like all the confirmed days of when I'm going to be on. And it'll be mostly weekdays. Sometimes I might have weekends on there, and sometimes there will be bonus weekend streams that'll just happen. Oh, jeez. But yes, I post the schedule like at the beginning of the week. And if there's any updates, like if I'm running late or anything like that, I update as soon as I know. But usually I'm pretty good with sticking with the dates once I commit. Alright, it's kind of hard to catch your current stream schedule for me, time zones and stuff. Oh! If I may ask, don't get overly specific. What time zone are you in? I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to hit any of these dudes right now. Yeah. Oof. Okay, so we can't hit anyone here. Let's just focus. Oh, dude, 3:20 in the morning. Dude, go to bed. Oh man. I mean, I appreciate you staying up. I guess now it's the summertime and you're done school. You can hang out. That's cool. But man, 3:20. Man, get some rest, man. I appreciate you hanging out, though. Yeah, I love the... Streaming has definitely made me realize that, like, the world is a bigger place and people are in different time zones, different countries, different cultures. And yeah, a lot of people watch from Europe, and so that's awesome. I appreciate you hanging out with me and staying up late, but man, go get some sleep. I couldn't sleep. I planned on checking in to say hi because you were live, but I just enjoyed the chat. Oh, appreciate it. I appreciate chatting with you as well. Question for you. I know you asked the streaming tips last time. I think I checked, and you... I think you have streamed before as well, right? I could be wrong. I could be mixing you up with someone else. I think you asked this question because you have actually started streaming. Or you intend on streaming. Do you have any updates on your streaming adventures at all? No, I was planning to. Okay. Is this summer the summer where you finally commit to doing the thing and streaming? I mean, no pressure. Like, I'm not... You can stream whenever you want. There's no rush. Smooch. And let's go out of sight. How do I make them not invisible anymore? This seems like a problem. Maybe it's what? Yeah, what is the answer here? Let's try what. Although that might cost me. I downloaded some software and stuff, but I don't have a camera, but I don't have enough privacy to really stream, so I think I'll have to put it on hold until I move out in a year or so. Ah, okay. Have you tried attacking all of them? Cooper can attack everyone at once. No, I have not tried attacking all of them at once. We should try attacking all of them at once and see what happens. You're good, Randy, you're good. that didn't work. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So who can hit? Yeah, let's... Cooper... Oh, geez, my Cooper is not... up to snuff. A Cooper can hit everybody, though. To your point. And he can do it for... 20 HP! Are you serious? Okay. Can I... Oh, that was not nearly enough. I needed to get more out of that. Still only one. Jeez. I really let Cooper down. Uh-oh. Let's go. Bomb bed, I guess. And yeah, the logistics there, Awesome the Cool, sound pretty tough for streaming. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could still power through it. I know I highly recommend having a camera. Sushi also has a multiple enemy attack, but it's 6. But yeah, what I did, because for the first year or so when I was streaming, I didn't have the best stuff. I didn't have a webcam, I didn't have the right computer for it. I just kind of worked with what I had, and my stream was awful. It sounded horrible. The video quality was bad. The lighting was bad. Nobody watched it. But it also just gave me the experience to, like, figure out what it meant to stream, to be on air, to have people watch. Well, nobody watched. But I think that's important, too. What it feels like to have nobody watch you. And going through... What microphone do you have right now? This is a... Let's see if you can see this a little better. It's a Blue Snowball Ice. It's a low-end microphone. If you're just starting out and you're looking for something that sounds decent enough, like better than, say, a headset mic, I recommend it. At some point, I will upgrade to either like a high-end USB mic or an XLR mic with the mixing board and stuff. But for now, I'm using the Blue Snowball, and it's been great for me. Oh, jeez. Another one I would recommend trying out. It's really cheap, and it's not like on a ball. If you're looking for something super cheap that's decent, I recommend the U-Mic. I bought one of these a couple of months ago for our Extra Life Marathon, and it's just one that you like clip onto your shirt and you put on the side here, and it sounds pretty good, and it's like 10 or 50. I don't know what currency you use. I'm guessing euro in Norway. It's a pretty cheap microphone, and it's definitely an upgrade over something off like your Xbox headset or whatever. Though this is a nice one. I like it a lot for what it is. I think it does pick up a lot of background noise, but if you put in the right filters and OBS, then it sounds pretty good. Or at least it sounds like what you're hearing right now. We use Norwegian crowns, and okay for sure. Oh, okay, I had no idea. Good to know, thank you. The more you know. But yes, I have no idea what that conversion is. I should... And $15 US would be about 150 crowns. Okay, so take US... Oh man, now I have to convert to US and then convert to Norwegian crowns. Yes, this would be on the lower end of USB mics, but I think this is a good one to start with. If you're just starting out, I would recommend that. The camera I'm using right now is a Logitech C920. Looking through a lot of guides online, a lot of them recommend... I should switch this back. A lot of them recommend the C920 as a pretty good looking starter camera. The picture is pretty solid and it's cheap. You can... There's later models of the C9 2X series. But if you're just starting out, the C920 works really well. And it's cheaper than the newer ones. And a lot of places have it on sale because it is one of the older ones. But the newer ones don't look that much better. So... yeah, no harm in... going with the good old C920. That does so much damage. Okay. We have to refresh. And yeah, privacy to really stream. I also, when I started streaming, my wife and I lived in a one-bedroom condo with a den. And I would stream in the den, and it was open, and you could kind of hear Steph watching TV in the back, and she could hear me talking to myself on the internet. It wasn't ideal, but it gave me the practice for when I actually got serious on Twitch, and that helped. And I guess one other note of advice, streaming-wise, now that we're on this subject, like... oh man, what a guess. Don't feel like you have to have the perfect stream right off the bat. This has taken me, like, years to build, and I'm still tinkering with it all the time. And I still got, like, followers and viewers and stuff along the way. There are certain things that you should have. I'd say bare minimum a microphone so people can hear you talk. But, like, even so, like, it's still... it doesn't hurt to still stream, and you get the practice and you get the experience of streaming to see that if you, whether or not you even like the process of streaming, because playing video games and playing streaming are not the same thing. Life Shroom Thunderbolt. Strikes on enemy. Let's say it's this one. Nope. Okay. Let's say it's this one. Nope. Okay, it's the back one. Oh. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't hurt to try it out. Like, if no one watches, no one not watches. Like, you can't get negative followers, you can't get negative viewers. If you try it out and it doesn't work out or you don't like it, like, just carry on. It's not a big deal. If you do like it, then you just put in the time to make it better. Stop it. I don't know if we're gonna win this fight, guys. This has been kind of rough. Oof. Oh no, and Mario can't move? Oh no. Let's switch to someone who hits really hard. Although Mario's probably dead now. Oh, damn it, no! Oh, okay. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Hey, there we go. Okay, we're not dead yet. Not dead yet. Although it's not looking great for us. I gotta make these, like, really count here. What happens if you die? You can do it. Thank you, Randy. If I die, we have to start this boss battle all the way from the beginning. So we don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. Let's refresh. And I'm gonna guess it's the front one. Yes! Okay. You have 2 life shrooms. I had 2 life shrooms. I used 1. Hit 1. Do I want to burn? Oh, level light. No. Okay, we just gotta hammer it. Ooh, if it works, paralyzes all enemies with an electric shock. I don't know if that's gonna be able to work. Let's just Electro Dash. Oh no! Uh-oh, what's happening now? Oh, they're in the air now? Okay. Okay, we got 2 kicks at the can here. I'm gonna say it's the back one. Nope. Okay. Oh, come on. Unfreeze, unfreeze, Mario. Mario, please. This is tough. Okay. I'm gonna guess it's this one. No! Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, we got 1 more life stream left. Worst case, we die and then we have to start this all over again. It sucks that we started with basically no star power. That really hurt. Okay, let's switch to... Let's go switch to sushi. And let's use the tidal wave here. How can you know he's close to death? Oh! We did it! Awesome. Oh, so close. So to answer your question, how do you know... Thank you. How do you know when they're close to death? The only way you can see the HP on an enemy is one of Mario's buddies named Goombario. He has like an ability called Tattle or something like that, and he'll tell you the enemy's weaknesses and it'll show their HP after that, but you have to burn a turn in order to see that information. So max 8, I want to go with flower points here. Oh no, the last star spirit. King Bowser, forgive me. So we're probably going to wrap up here in a sec. We're going to do this, we'll save, and then we can chat for a sec, and then we'll probably call it a night. And then I'll probably spend the rest of the night setting up for Mario Maker tomorrow. Ooh, nice job. Thank you so much, guys. Hey, we got the card. Da-na-na-na. End of chapter. Mario has saved the last star spirit, Kalmar, from the Crystal Palace at the edge of the world. Are you doing a Mario Maker stream? Yes, I plan on doing a Mario Maker stream. I just busted out the Wii U to upload one last level. If Mario Maker is out before 9 o'clock tomorrow, I will do it. If not, then I'm not gonna stream Friday morning. Yeah, so it's kind of a TBD thing. Like, if Mario Maker is out midnight tonight, I'll pick it up. We'll stream at 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. If it is not out tonight at midnight or before 9 o'clock in the morning, I will stream Tetris 99 on Saturday. If Mario Maker is out on Friday, I'll stream Mario Maker Friday, and then maybe we'll do Tetris 99 on Sunday. We'll see. Best place, follow me on Twitter. I will post when I go live. Instagram, at InThirdPerson, DOTCOM. On Twitter, at InThirdPerson. I post go live notifications every time I go live. Mario is... Okay, so we read that. Now, with the 7 star spirits together, he has the power to challenge Bowser and the Star Rod. At last, it is time for Mario Showdown with Evil King Bowser. Can Mario rescue Princess Peach and recover the Star Rod? Or will wishes forever go ungranted? Okay, so we're going to save and quit here. And we'll take a minute to chat here real quick. And then we'll call it a night. Yeah, Mario Maker. I'm looking forward to it. I was disappointed that it's not going to come out with being able to play online multiplayer with friends. But I'm glad that Nintendo has announced that that's coming in a future update. Because that really upset me that they weren't doing that. And I'm glad that they've got that. They're going to have that in there eventually. So I'll pick it up. I wasn't the biggest fan of Mario Maker last time. I felt like I'm just not really into making levels, and I didn't like the sorting tools. But I'm hopeful that the sorting tools are better. I've seen that there's so many more options for building levels. The sorting tools do look better, and you can play multiplayer. I think being able to play multiplayer online definitely adds a wrinkle to it that makes it a lot more interesting for me. What's new in Mario Maker 2? Oh man, there is so much stuff. They have slopes now. They have custom scrolling levels where you can control the scroll wherever you want it to go. I had more fun making levels than playing them. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad that you got that out of it. I think of the games that had level makers in it, I had the most fun with Super Mario Maker, but I just never really got into making levels like that. New slopes, new game style with the new Super Mario, or Super Mario 3D World style visuals and gameplay elements. They've got online multiplayer, co-op, and competitive, but it's with strangers only right now. They're going to add the feature of playing online with friends later. Those are kind of the big ones. They eventually made the bookmarking site they made finding good levels easier. That's good, and I hope that stuff is even easier now in the Switch version. But yeah, watch it. Like, I had no interest in Mario Maker 2, just like, I'm not going to use these building tools again. And watching that direct, the Mario Maker direct, it was like, oh, they're adding a lot of stuff, and then it just kept going and going, and they added so much stuff to it, where I was like, okay, this looks really cool. For the people that really like Mario Maker, this looks great. And then they showed the multiplayer part, and I was like, oh man, like, being able to play this with friends would be amazing. And then they said online. I was like, oh my god, online with friends, yes! And then they didn't add online with friends. Online with strangers only for now, with friends later. So looking forward to playing that online with friends in the future. I'm going to try remaking one of my popular levels tonight. Awesome. Yeah, I only ended up really making, like, silly music levels, like one where you ran across the screen and it played Hotline Bling, or there's a flying stage that played an R. Kelly song. So yeah, we'll see if Mario Maker is available on the eShop tonight. I'll buy the vouchers. I don't know what I'm going to do with that second voucher, though. I haven't seen what games are available on it right now, but I was originally going to do Mario Maker and Fire Emblem, but I pre-ordered Fire Emblem from Walmart from an E3 deal, so I'm not going to do that. I'm sure I will find another game between now and the end of the program to use it on. But yeah, I've got pre-orders from Walmart for Pokemon Sword and Shield, Fire Emblem, which I think is out in July? Like, it's not far from now. And something else. Like, if Luigi's Mansion ends up on there, I'll do it for that. But yeah, we'll see. Randy, did you win any money in the last the Maximus Cup that happened over the last weekend? I didn't get to play Tetris 99. I have not played Tetris 99 since we came back into the country. So I look forward to getting back to that again, either at some point this weekend. Hopefully streaming it, but we will see. Oh man, I kept... You're streaming from Toronto, right? If I'm not remembering wrong. Yes, I am in the Toronto area. If the Toronto Blue Jays hat and the Toronto Raptors signs weren't a giveaway enough, yes. In the Toronto area. Not yet. I don't remember what that comment was about. Oh, not yet. Okay. Tetris 99 money. Maximus Cup. Got it. I have family in Toronto. Awesome. Well, you tell me where they live, and I will go to their house and say... No, I'm not going to do any of that. Have you visited Toronto before? To visit these members of your family? I got 3,100 points, so I hope I won. That should be good. I'm still bitter about not having won a Maximus Cup yet. I think I am good enough to win, and it just hasn't happened for me. I'm always, like, super busy when they do it. I guess while waiting for answers here, I've updated the backdrop a bit. Oh, I did once when I was 8, but they visit Norway a lot, so I see them once every few years. Okay, cool. Well, I wish your family well, your Toronto fam and your Norway fam, and wherever else you have family in the world. I hope they're all doing well. And do you have any plans on coming back to Canada anytime soon? Yeah, 8's a long time. But I know that feel. Like, my family is mostly from the Philippines, and I went once when I was like 11 years old, and I haven't been back since. And yeah, so updates to the streaming backdrop here. I've added some things. As you can see directly over my head, there's a Mona Lisa. Where the Magneto mask was is a Wu-Tang Clan baseball cap. I've noted multiple times. I'm a huge fan of the Wu-Tang Clan, in particular their 90s output. I know nowadays their music's kind of bad. But like the vintage Wu-Tang stuff from the early 90s is just classic hip-hop. So one of my favorite groups, and I'm representing them right now. The comic book in the back, that is Silk #1. She's a relatively new member to the Spider family. I think she kind of got undercut by Spider-Gwen. Like, Spider-Gwen came out after Silk and really took off. But Silk is, I think she's awesome. She has a great backstory. That first run of comics, when I was reading comics at the time, were great. So yeah, that's an issue of Silk #1. And then in the poster spot is Jimi Hendrix. It's art from his cover for his album Axis Bold as Love. There has been talk of another Toronto visit, so hopefully I can get out there again soon. Yeah, Toronto's great. There's a lot to see and do. The food's pretty good. It was fun exploring Paris and London, but it felt good to be back back home. It made me sad that I was not here when the Toronto Raptors won the NBA championship, but such is life. And so yes, I was saying, the Jimi Hendrix poster, I actually got that as part of a birthday present. My sister-in-law's boyfriend Yasha, well, I guess they got me a present and they wrapped it in that poster, and it was like they bought an actual poster instead of like wrapping paper. And so I think I cut off some of the edges that were like messed up and unfolded it, and then I put it in that frame because I think it's a cool poster. Also, Bold as Love by Jimi Hendrix is one of my favorite Jimi Hendrix songs. It's a little under the radar, and I have to admit, I only know of the song because I used to be a big John Mayer fan. He did a cover of it that I still really like, and then I went back to the Jimi Hendrix song and listened to that, and I enjoy that too. What's the tower in Toronto called again? That is called the CN Tower. It's still pretty tall. It's not the tallest structure in the world anymore. Some buildings in Dubai have beaten it, but it is still very tall nonetheless. If you went when you were 8, and you are like 20 now, so 12 years ago, what was it like 12 years ago? 2007-ish? Okay. I think the only major thing, you can walk along the outside of it now. So, like, if I had, let's say this is the tower, right? So this is your tower, and this is just a USB battery thing. This is the tower, and there's the pointy part. Well, I was going to enter it when I was there, but it was rented out when I was supposed to. Hopefully I can get in this time. Yeah, fingers crossed that you can get in. Definitely worth checking out at least once. So inside, you can go up. So you know how there's like there's the tower, and then there's the circle thing, and you can go inside the circle thing. They have a glass floor where you can look all the way down. They have a new thing where you can actually walk on the outside of the tower. So, like, if this thing, I don't know if the camera can pick that up. If this is the circle on the outside at the top, they now have an apparatus where, like, you get strapped by cables to, like, this thing on the top, and then you can walk along the outside of the tower. My wife and I did it a couple years ago. It is very scary, but it's neat. I'm horrified of heights, but it was my wife's birthday. We did it as a present for her, and it was cool. We actually, yeah, the last time Randy and I were there, for New Year's, they hosted a New Year's party for the first time, and unfortunately it was really cloudy for almost the entire night, so you couldn't really see the city until the very end. There was a 15-minute window where the clouds cleared up, and you could see all the lights across the city, and it was gorgeous. And we took some really great pictures, but Randy had left the party by then. And yeah, booking for a private function. The food's very good at the CN Tower. If you go to the 360 restaurant, we ate there one time. Other things to do in Toronto. Yeah, if you we have a soccer team or a football team, the Toronto FC. If you enjoy soccer as a sport, that's great. There's a number of esports bars. Like if you're into competitive gaming, there are places that either host it, like you can participate or watch tournaments and stuff. Arcades are starting to come back in different ways, like barcades, like places you can drink and play video games. There's at least a couple of places I can think of in the city where you can go to a bar that has like TVs and video game consoles set up, and you can just play video games with your friends while having a beer. But then there's also like big sort of Dave and Buster style complexes as well, like the Rec Room is one of the big new ones. The Toronto location's pretty good. I have criticized their selection of games in the past where I thought it was all amusement-based stuff, but they've added some more like traditional arcade games like Street Fighter in there recently, so I really appreciate that. The food's pretty decent there as well. It's more of a grown-up place for adults to play video games and get drunk. I don't drink, but for a lot of people that's a really good selling point. I want to check out one of those esports bars, haha. Yeah, there's the esports ones, and then there's more like gaming lounges as well. The Hive, I know, is like a more esports-centric one. And yeah, there's a couple places like that now in the city. So definitely a lot of stuff to check out. Nerdy stuff too. I don't know if I will be heading out to Norway anytime soon, though I wasn't that far. I don't know how far away Paris is from Norway, but that is as close as I will be in the near future. Or like for some time. Paris was great though. If you want to see all my thoughts, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole again. Man, that was like 2.5 hours non-stop talking, and that like killed my throat for a while. But yeah, definitely check out that stream if you missed it. Watch the VOD and hear about my experiences of venturing through Europe. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you, Randy, for dropping by. Thank you, Awesome the Cool, for dropping by. Thank you, Kid Gamer 3D, for the follow. I appreciate that. As far as when I'm streaming again, it's TBD on Friday morning, but in the next few days I will stream. I will post an update on Twitter and on Instagram. On Twitter at InThirdPerson. On Instagram at InThirdPersonDOTCOM, InThirdPerson.com. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Thank you for the stream. Have a nice evening. Thank you so much, Awesome the Cool. It's great to see you again, and congratulations on being finished school. I hope to see you throughout the summer. We had talked more about like your programming stuff, possibly coming to Toronto, and streaming ambitions and all that. And Randy, we will hopefully get you in here soon so we can stream some stuff. We still got a battle in Pokemon Puzzle League and all that. Alright guys, time to get out of here. At some point next week we'll stream some more Paper Mario. We're almost done. Almost done. Can't believe it. This game's really great, but playing it playing it as a streaming game has been really weird, because I probably would have beaten this game in like 2 weeks, and we are now playing it March, April, May, like 4 months. And it's probably going to be at some point in July when we finish, like almost half the year streaming this game. I don't know what OFC means, but that'll be the last words for tonight. Thank you so much, everybody. We out. I'm Jet. See you guys later.